Goldman Sachs took Apple off their conviction list, and they also downgraded HP. But when you look at the retail sector, it really hasn't taken part in this rally. I'm here with Keith Bliss from Cuttone. So Keith, dare we say that maybe they're a contrarian factor here, that maybe if they're backing away from tech, that maybe it's time to get into tech? Because when you compare the tech sector to this rally, it really has not participated.
No, you're absolutely right. The tech sector, if you use the tech ETF, the XLK, the Spider ETF as a proxy, has lagged behind both the Dow and the S&P pretty dramatically during this rally in the last 3 months. It's primarily due to Apple. Apple's about 14% of that ETF, and that's why Goldman's taken off the conviction list. I'm not sure I would back away from tech in its entirety. Remember, there's a lot of components in tech. There are the chip makers, there are the storage device people, there's the wireless carriers, there's the big PC makers. You have to be very selective in what you do there. So really the way our world is going right now, it's all about mobile and it's all about the cloud. You can find lots of good companies in there to selectively get in, but as a sector overall, it's probably going to lag for a while because of those bigger names that are suffering.
All right, so do you think that then it's not such a good idea to put fresh money in this area, to kind of wait until you start to see some signs of life? Or, you know, what is really kind of the guidance for it right now?
Again, on the bigger names that are struggling a little bit in their businesses, I would stay away from it. I would stay away from the sector in aggregate, but you can go underneath some of the subsectors. So you can take a look at some of the semiconductor makers that sell products to Samsung and Apple. Take a look at what Carl Icahn just did. He just announced the purchase of Nuance Communications, or put a $9.3 billion investment in Nuance Communications. Nuance are the guys that are the intellectual property underneath the Siri. So it's all about that kind of technology. There's a reason Dell's prospects are poor and why he's trying to sell it. There's a reason that HP is lagging. HP, fortunately, was getting into the tablets. Dell never got in there. Anybody who's making PCs right now are going to be dead. Anybody who's in storage devices is going to be dead. In the European, Middle East, and Asia market, they just announced that the storage companies, their businesses are way down. Cloud, mobile computing, and also how you connect to the car and the home. Those are the companies that you look for, and there's lots of good companies out there for that.
All right, well, there you have it. You can't go with those big, iconic tech names right now. You have to drill down a little deeper, do a little bit more homework, and go for those names that maybe aren't getting as much attention but have more potential. That's Keith Bliss from Cuttone, and I'm Debra Borchardt with TheStreet.